So to give you an idea of the monstrosity that we were dealing with here, this was all covered in trash. Some NGOs have come in and cleaned this up. But what I would find down here is all these identification cards and passports.
Mm-hmm.
I picked all these up myself.
Just in the dirt out here?
Just on the ground. And we might find some again today. But see, these are individuals that have fled countries of violence, then gone to another country, been allowed to stay there. That's what a lot of these green ones are. They've been allowed to reside in those countries and work and live. But that's not what their original intent was. Their original intent was to get through that country to get to the United States. So they discard their passports, their ID cards, and they portray themselves as somebody different from their original country of violence. So it's a game. So we share all this with HSI. So every one of these have been shared with our federal government. But this is just a small snapshot of what I've picked up down here as far as passports.
If you're from Venezuela, right? Let me try to walk through this, right? You come over, you come up through Mexico, right? You want to discard your passport before you come over?
Yeah, because everything's given to you here.
Okay, what happens if you come over with your passport? They're going to say,
well, for some now, they're allowed to stay.
Some are allowed to stay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But those individuals have already reestablished residency somewhere else.
So maybe it's a Venezuelan that lived in Mexico for 5 years.
Or a year.
Or a year, okay.
And their ultimate goal was to get here.
Right. I read a lot of the Haitians that came in, say this last summer, or whenever that was in the last year.
Yeah.
A lot of them had lived in Chile or other places, not even Haiti.
Oh, yeah.
And they recently came up, but they haven't even been in Haiti for a long time.
No.
Okay, so here's where it ends.
So here's where the fencing ends, and this is the tribal land, as you can see. So you have the Kokopah tribal land, which is sacred, sovereign land. You get some border challenge coins. Look, right here. See what I was telling you about? They toss their money. So this is all money. They know when they get here, they're going to be able to...
Here's a euro.
Yeah, so...
Look at that.
Go ahead and pick them up.
We have a euro.
Don't throw it back down. Keep it.
What is that?
I'll put it in my
That's a peso.
package.
You're a coin collector now, Sheriff.
Well, I use it for display purposes. So
what coins have you seen? Like, what are the most far out there coins?
well, I'm waiting to find something from Russia.
We're looking for Russian rubles out here on the border.
Anybody I bring down here, well, you missed a bunch. But you see right here, they tear up their IDs. They're still doing it.
Okay.
They'll tear up their identification card because they don't want to get caught.
Chile?
There's some more right there. See, look, you're missing a lot of money.
More euros? This is crazy.
When I bring people...
What a wild... I mean, you're used to it, but what a wild part of the world. We're right here.
Yeah.
Yuma County. Then the natives control this land.
Right.
We have euros in the dirt.
Yeah.
And Russians and 140 nationalities getting through here some way, shape, or form.
Oh, yeah. Here's some more right here. Look. See? More IDs tore apart.
Okay, so they
now,
just
if you put this together...
the IDs.
See? If you put this together, it'll have all the information you need.
So why do they do it right on the border? Why don't they just do it like way in there?
Lord only knows.
Toothbrushes.
Yeah.
So it's not an eco-friendly bunch, but that's the last thing on their minds, obviously, trying to get into another country.
I mean, you look at some of this trash, I can show you pictures where all of this is just covered in trash, this whole area. But luckily, an NGO came along and cleaned it up because they knew senators were coming. And because the senators are coming, you got to sanitize before they get here to make it look like there's not really a big issue.
Because you come here now and you're like, oh, there's no issue. There's no one trying to get over.
Yeah.
But you're saying it pulses. Like you have the tent set up there. You had a big rush here. Now it's somewhere else.
Now it's moved.
We had the guy that we ran into down there, obviously.
Yeah.
This guy's got a full ID here.
Oh, look, there's all kinds of them right here.
This guy's from China.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
I'm going to be devil's advocate for 1 second. Ready?
Go right ahead.
Just go along with me here.
All right.
We're a country of immigrants.
Right.
We all came from somewhere.
Right.
And we need immigration.
Correct.
You know, we need a workforce.
Okay.
We need brains. We need talent. We need work. But like you said before, there's a threshold. Like, how much can you take? And everyone has a threshold, as in, like, they're living in their house.
Right.
And if all of a sudden they had 300 people show up on their front lawn, they would have reached their threshold, right? So what is that threshold? Maybe that's the big question, which nobody can really agree on, right?
Well, you have these electeds, and all you hear is, we need to fix our immigration. We need to fix our immigration laws, right? Why don't we have a change in the immigration laws? Because they can't get together on it. So what do? They create a crisis to take your mind off of the fact that they can't do their job.
What's the crisis?
Immigration, COVID, you name it.
Here's another euro.
Oh, cool.
Did you ever see as many euros down here? Euro coins?
Oh,
or is that a new thing?
No, oh, look, there's a whole ID. Nigeria? Where's that one?
Peru.
Peru. Oh, look, more.
Jesus.
See, they don't.
So do they find it easier over here, obviously?
Well, yeah, you can walk right across here. Look, here's some more. It's blowing right at you.
It's snowing currency.
You know how much?
Too bad this isn't worth anything.
Well, over there it is.